Howdy, everybody. Welcome back to the flagship program for RVCCISInfo. We are your hosts. We're in a different order this time around. In the upper left-hand corner, we have Stephanie Washer. Going down from there, we have, in his usual position, Chuck Conkle.
Hello.
Moving over from there, we have Jim Conley.
Hey.
And me, myself, and I am Eric Wolf. Today on our show, we have television that's getting us through the quarantine. Just like the rest of you guys, I know some of you would like to pretend that we're studious and we're reading or something, but television is helping us get through as well. So we'll talk about just a couple of things here in our quick episode today about what is keeping us alive and well through the pandemic. So, anybody who wants to take us out?
I guess I'll go ahead and start. This is going to be a mind-blowing thing, probably for most people, but I've been catching up with Days of Our Lives.
I love it.
Oh my God. I'm waiting for, a couple of the old characters to come back, and they keep doing some cameos, and so Bo and guys, any Days of Our Lives people here?
Oh, no,
I'm
sorry.
I'm not 80 years old, Chuck.
Wait. We gotta call out Jim for using the term Peyton Place all the time.
Oh my gosh, I'm like, I have I don't know how many DVRs, so I'm like, just watch them over and over. I got a backlog about 2 months, so anyway, that's what I'm watching.
Nice.
Oh, Chuck is catching up with his stories. This makes my day, honestly.
Those are the days of our lives.
That is fantastic.
That's
a high bar to clear. I got to tell you, that is a high bar.
I'll just give you a little cliff note of the recent one. Patch, which anybody who's ever watched the series before. Patch actually lost his patch for like 2 years. Now, and Stefano, who's been dead for 2 years, somehow hypnotized Patch, and he got injured during the time he's hypnotized. Now he has a patch again. So anyway,
the once and future Patch has returned. This is.
I like that Eric seems to be really listening to this.
I am fascinated because, anytime anybody mentions that I'm here for the soap opera life, that is amazing.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh my gosh.
All right, who's got what?
That's a tough act to follow.
That is.
But I'll jump in. So Cindy and I are watching Babylon Berlin on Netflix.
Okay, how is that? It's on my queue, but I never go through.
It's awesome. So it's post-World War I and pre-World War II Berlin, Germany. And the production values are great. I mean, you got to watch it with subtitles unless you're fluent in German, which we are not. So it's great. Yeah. Kind of a detective series, but also historical.
My Netflix queue is full of Rescue Bots Academy, Octonauts. I've watched a ton of Octonauts on there. What's the other one? There's one more. Oh, Oddbods. So weird little quasi-Muppet creatures with butts. It's very strange. While I'm at it, so aside from the kid shows that I'm passively watching and not really in, I actually finally, last night, finished the 10-part Michael Jordan series on ESPN.
That was
good.
That was good.
That was good.
That was awesome.
Yeah, that's on my Netflix.
Yeah.
It's totally worth it. So as a Wisconsinite, the Michael Jordan thing was not nearly as supercharged for me as it was for you guys. But anytime Netflix and ESPN do one of those documentaries, I want to watch the Lance Armstrong one too.
He's a big cheater, Eric. I just finished watching that.
Did you? I wasn't sure.
We'll talk afterwards and see what your impression of him is after watching it.
I've already made up my mind. He's got to be one of the most pathological liars that has ever walked the earth. Because
exactly,
really,
nobody's buying your stuff, buddy.
My son was really hurt over that one. He was in high school when it's like blew him away. But yeah, well, they're humans, right? But still, kind of.
Oh, we lost me again.
Sure. You know, the one I did watch was Ice Train or something like that. Ice Train or Frozen
Snowpiercer?
Yeah. What was the name of it? Who just said that?
Snowpiercer.
Snowpiercer. Yeah, that was it. Snowpiercer.
How is that? It looks okay. It looks really good.
I just watched the pilot. I didn't watch any more, but it did look pretty interesting for sure. Yes.
I actually really liked the movie version was good.
Okay, I've not seen the movie version.
Yeah,
it is on Netflix. I just saw it was still in my queue. So here, let's see if we can rejoin with my wonderful FaceTime camera. There we go.
There we go.
Yay.
Okay, Stephanie, you're our and finally.
I'm really boring. I got to write. I'm just like putting off writing. I do. Oh, God, you guys are just going to laugh. So I do watch a lot of TikToks. And that's what I do to waste time. And there's one, I think it's called This Is Tatum. And it's just a dude that puts his voice to his dog. It is so stupid. And I don't even know. I can't believe I admitted it, but that's what I watch.
That's awesome.
He's so popular. He has merchandise. That and Leslie Jordan on Instagram. I don't know if you know who he is.
Who's that?
He is, okay, so Will and Grace. Do you remember Will and Grace?
Yes.
He was the little guy that used to fight with Karen all the time, and he wouldn't come on too much, but he's just hilarious because he always starts with like, what's up, hunker downers, or well, shit, what's going on today? So those are my two things. I'm not much of a TV watcher. That's my husband.
Well, there you have it. We have eclectic and yet somehow still not very complicated tastes, except for Jim. I think Jim really got with the detective mystery thing here, you definitely have the most highbrow tastes of all of us here. This is pretty good.
Yeah.
And then I'll watch Archer, so then it goes right down.
Yeah, Archer, yeah.
On a future episode, we will do our favorite episode of Archer. I think that would, there we go.
Or maybe movies we've never watched and never will watch.
Oh,
that's a good one.
That list is growing so much bigger by the week here. But there it is. So if you have found that you are leaning more on television, or if you've already finished Netflix, like all of it, go ahead and leave us a comment below. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, like this if you like our content. Hit the little bell if you'd like to be annoyed and made aware of more of the content as we have it coming through. Join us off and on over the next couple of weeks. We've got a short series coming out where I try to replace my Chromebook, which the power supply fizzled out. So in the meantime, literally just the power brick, not the power supply. So all I had on me was my iPad. And so I thought, well, this might make a good couple of hours of television. So, or whatever this is. This is not television, but whatever this is. So that series will also be there and available on RVCCISInfo, our YouTube channel. Please also catch us on RVCCIS.info. Find us on our Twitter and Facebook pages. And as always, stay safe and stay sane, everybody.